This is my favorite product that Aquarium Partners distributes. Hey y'all, it's Brandy, Be the Fountain from Aquarium Partners, and today I'm going to be unboxing some Aquaroche, and I'm actually going to replace some of the rock that's in my tank with this rock, and we're going to see how it does over the next couple of weeks. I'm really excited. So the first time I saw this rock was actually in Reefapalooza, Chicago. The first time I saw it in person, and Peter was able to actually capture me playing with it. He's really smart. He pulled out his phone and started recording me. And I just thought this was absolutely incredible because you can mix and match the aquascape. So one of the things that I think is really awesome about the ability to mix and match this aquascape is I'm one of those people who really like some of the encrusting corals like echinitas and Prodibio and Sophistria, and some of those can be difficult when you have a aquascape to get removed. So the first place my mind went with this was that when I have a branch that gets completely covered with one of those corals, I can just take off the branch and pop on a new one and go sell that branch. Makes it super easy to control the growth of your corals in your tank. So this is actually a set, so if you bought this box, you would get everything in here, the same things that are in here. So you can mix and match and put it together the way you want. So another one. And so they have these carbon fiber rods on one end and holes on the other. So that way you can just fit them together as long or as short as you would like. Pre-drilled, kind of brilliant, if I do say so myself. So one of the other things about these rocks is that they are all ceramic. So they're very porous and really lightweight. So as far as bacteria growth on the substrate and internally, the anaerobic and aerobic bacteria, it's going to be amazing for. Also, they've done a ton of testing on these with ICP testing just to make sure that there's nothing that's leaching out of these. And they're super clean. I've been told that some of the issues that we have with some of the films that we have growing in our tanks, like cyanobacteria and some of the dinos, might actually be living off of some of the stuff that comes off of some of the other man-made rocks. But because these are ceramic, that's not going to happen. We're going to test that out and see. Super excited to see if that's going to wind up being true. So these are, let me show y'all. So for instance, this rock has a tiny hole here and a slightly bigger hole here. So this rod fits nicely there, but it's going to be wobbly here. So what I'm going to do then is I would put this pin on here to extend the width, put it on, and now it fits nice and snug in there. Also makes it longer, as you can see. So that way you can get a little bit more leverage on holding some of these larger pieces if you're doing larger arches. And then this is the base rock. So this is where all of these little pieces are going to come out of eventually. So you decide where you want to put this, and then you build these pieces around this. So it's nice and flat, it's level. So you would take these and you'd start building however you want to build it. There's holes all around. Where are my pins? So back here are some bigger pins. So you could build something larger back here. It's got the cage structure built in. As you can see, the fish can swim through. They can swim under, they can swim around. looks really natural. You just put these rocks into these holes however you'd like to position it. There's holes all the way around, as you can see. The larger holes you can put the pins into, so that way you get a little bit more support. It ends up looking really natural. There's the cave structures that fish can swim straight through here. They can swim under and around each one of these branches. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 in this kit with the space rock. So a total of 22 rocks. This is a separate piece that you could get. And you really can do anything you want. It's super customizable. And of course you have the benefits of being able to switch out branches as you need to. If you decide you don't like the aquascape, if coral's getting too much flow, it's not getting enough flow, it's starting to grow into the way of the flow, you can just take it out and pop in a new one. Cure time you don't have to worry about because it's ceramic. And we're going to see over time exactly how well this does with some of those microfilms that a lot of us struggle with, those biofilms that a lot of us struggle with inside of our tanks. And I think I'm really going to like it. I know I love playing with it. I hope I'm going to like it in the tank. I'm sure I will. All right, so I'm going to start removing some of this rock on this side, and I'm actually going to put in my Aquaroche rock that I showed you guys last time. What I'm going to do is start removing some of the corals that are on this rock, so that way I can put it on the new rock. I'm pulling out these rocks and putting in these rocks. It's going to be a little bit of an involved task in my head. My plan right now is to remove the corals that are on these rocks, put them in a bin, take these rocks out, put my new rocks in, and put the corals back on. So hopefully all that doesn't take too terribly long. Should be an afternoon activity. Fingers crossed. I'm a little nervous. Let's get started. Also, this rock has been in my tank for a little over a week, and my clownfish have already started laying eggs on them. So if they're happy, I'm happy. Make sure you drop any questions down in the comments below. Let us know if there's anything in particular you want us to be covering. Thank you for watching this episode on Aquaroche rocks, distributed in the US here by Aquarium Partners. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, that you hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications every time we have a new video released. And until then, enjoy your reef tanks. See y'all.